Yeah, so last video I made one of these chainsaw vices, this style here. I mean, it's good, but with the 4 magnets, it's hard to get it so it's not a little bit of rockiness into it. Anyway, I was thinking of maybe a 3 magnet design would take that out of it and it wouldn't be a problem. And then it just occurred to me that if I shape it like one of my axes here, then I could have a magnet, and that'd be a lot better and cooler. Another problem with this, well, not a problem, but I made it out of like 1-inch thick foam. Pretty heavy. There's no way I can cast this with my electric furnace, so I wanted to make a design that's streamlined enough that I could cast it using an electric furnace. So anyway, this is what I came up with, modeled after these guys. 3 magnets, 1/2-inch foam, and boom. Alright, so I was happy with the design I came up with, so I went and kind of just nested a bunch together, cut them out on the CNC here. These are just lead weights that I use to hold the foam down, keep it flat. So say I'm done cutting here in this section, I can weight that down and it just keeps it all flat and keeps the foam from blowing up and stuff. And then clean them up. I got them all dipped, hanging here to dry, using my camera holder. So, which is why I'm kind of walking around right now with the camera. But anyway, it's pretty simple. I glued a sprue on after. I got a little piece of wire just for hanging it up. Got some soapy water here. Then I'm just going to dip it in, and that just helps with the surface tension on the foam. Helps keep bubbles out of it. There's no real details in these, so it's pretty simple piece. And then yeah, just don't get in the plaster here. Work it in and hang it up. And I'll just let that drip back in there for a bit. Once it starts dripping, slide it over, do another one. Obviously you can see these I actually dipped these twice. So alright, let's pour a couple, or one right now to start. So I'm just going to bury this down here in this dry sand, kind of like so. So it's kind of sticking up there. Just fill in around it, bury it, and I'll put my can up here, the usual deal. Alright, so here's the setup. I got the furnace right next to the pour, so it'll be quick up and tip. And yeah, we'll get this going here. Got a bit of aluminum wire to start. Leave one sticking up, and once that disappears, one sticking out. Once that disappears, I'll just come add more if I can get one in there properly.
Grab the ladder, that way. Done the skis with that today. Yeah, is all good up there? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's kind of like sort of like the worst job of the day done. But yeah, I'm just soldering, so.
That's right, interesting.
Well, here's I guess the first two. I poured another one off camera, but they came out really good. Just need to cut these sprues off here and a quick wire wheel, clean them up. I poured a third one and then my crucible starting to fail, so I'll be retiring this one. I don't know. I didn't get a lot of use out of it for sure. I maybe used it 20 times. Anyway, I ordered a new one. I managed to make a few good things out of it, so it's worth it, but a little disappointing. Anyway, yeah, I'll just cut these off, wire wheel them, drill and tap a hole here for the screw, and epoxy some magnets in there. So I'm just going to put this in with some JB Weld. It's like a two-part epoxy. There's a fair bit of working time on this, so I'll just put a little blob in there. Like so. Maybe a little more. And then here's the hardener. So you just using equal amounts roughly. I don't think you have to be that precise. And then I'm just going to mix it up right in the hole here. I'll get these mixed up and we'll drop our magnets in. Alright, that's all mixed up. Let's drop these in. Wiggle them in a little bit. And this stuff takes about 4 hours to set up, so I'll just leave that for today. And that's it. Then I'll have to drill a hole tap a hole, put the bolt in, and it's done. Oh, hey guys, I'm back. You guys won't notice, but it's been about 4 months since I recorded that last bit. As you can see, I've kind of gone into a little bit of production here. Made a few changes since I last, poured. I'm not even sure which ones it was. It was probably these here. This is the original design. I got the hard drive magnets in there. But I've given away a few to some Arborist guys. I got some feedback for the bigger saws. That's a bit short. They're finding that's a bit short, so I ended up bumping it up, making it a little taller. There's about a ½ inch taller there on revision 2. And then I was looking at it, I didn't like that, so I ended up switching again and deepening that out. So here's where I'm at right now. And you can see I ran out of hard drive magnets, so I ended up just finding some on Amazon that I can use. I guess another thing that that JB weld that I was using originally, it seems to be slightly magnetic, so when you put the magnet in, it kind of attracted the epoxy so it doesn't lay down flat. But I switched over to this clear weld stuff, and it's not magnetic. It sits down flat. These little magnets got the holes in them, so it really feel like it locks it in really good. They're not as strong as the hard drive magnets, but they work just fine. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I've sold a couple on Marketplace. I'm thinking about maybe, I think there's a market for them. I'm probably gonna, I'm considering doing an Etsy store or something and maybe selling them, you know, in North America anyway. But yeah, so I got a guy coming to pick one up today. I just gotta get the screw installed. So on my drill press here, I got my fence set up so I can drill that safely and, you know, safely, consistently, with not having to worry about it flip around. I'll drill that out, tap it, put the screw in, and it's ready to go. And that's it. I got a guy coming to buy this one, so it's ready for him. Here's one I did for a friend. I cast it with his initials in there. So these are pretty customizable. I think about, like, you could put company logos in there or whatever if you wanted to market it that way. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, here's revision 2 with these magnets. So it's pretty slick. I'm not sure if I showed this already or not, but we use it on the back of a chipper, or you could use it on a flat metal surface. You know, a lot of equipment, especially in tree work, have good surfaces where you can just drop it down. Wherever you need some extra, where it's not going to be in the way all the time, you just drop it in, drop it out, take it off, whatever. But yeah, you just grab your bar for you. You're ready to file. My chain's a bit loose. That's it. You can file as hard as you need. It's not going to slip. Then when you're done, you pop it off and it's out of your way. Lightweight, only about a pound. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm happy with it. What do you guys think? Also, if you're still here, shout out to Cheddar on the Wire who made me these ages ago. But thanks, sir. Appreciate it. I'll send his link in the description if you want to check his channel out.